Shine Wild Pack, it's Bernadette, aka Mama Bear, and I'm here with your pick a card tarot reading for today, Tuesday, December 21st, 2021. Y'all, this is crazy. This is like, this message for today is nuts. So if you're just joining me, welcome to my channel. I really hope that you like the free content and tutorials and readings that we always put up on my page, and you would consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the little ringy dingy bell thingy so you get all the notifications. Also, I want to thank everybody so much for participating last week in the fundraiser that we did to help animals that are affected by the tornadoes that happened a couple weeks ago. I think the final count, we're almost at $1,800 or $1,900, maybe even cresting 2,000. Donations are still coming in, and I will announce tomorrow, Wednesday, what charities that I'm sending those donations to, and I will have the little receipt to show you guys online tomorrow. So, without further ado, let's get into the daily reading, because the first thing I want to say is my spirit animal this morning is Frank Palmer. You guys know, if you follow me for a little bit, you know I talk about Frank. He's an angel reader, and he's a bit new to it, but he's been deeply involved in spirituality of all kinds his whole life. It's been his calling. And man, those angels just talk to him like nobody's business. It's crazy. And so this morning I was sitting at my desk and I was like, I've got to de-stress, because my mind was just on hyperspeed. I'm behind on this. I haven't done this. I got to do the la 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 la. And then the spirit animals just went, stop. This is all pressure that you're putting on yourself. And at any moment you have the power to depressurize yourself. And I thought, okay, well, let me take a bloop, and up and up popped Frank's angel reading for this morning. I was like, okay, well, let me read the angel reading. And so dig this, right? So the angel of today in Frank's reading is hold on, let me make sure I have it correct. Correct. Oh, goodness. Yes. Okay, dig this. I want to make sure I've got it right. Okay, the miracle of nature. Now, here is what Frank does not know. I just had a conversation with a guy at Home Depot 2 days ago about the color green and tests that they do in nature about, because he's actually a PhD chemical engineer, scientist guy. He's older. His kids go to school here in Gainesville. He's worked all over the world. I mean, this guy is just fascinating. And there he is in the paint section at Home Depot. It was like unbelievable. But it was crazy. So I won't go into all of that today, but there not only does it feel good spiritually and emotionally and mentally, but there are real visceral physical reasons that the forests and the mountains and anywhere out in the woods is healing, and much of it has to do with the color green. Okay, I won't go into all of that, but here we are. So I've been trying to figure out, can I get this guy on a video or whatnot, and how to really communicate the way he did with all of his vast knowledge to you all about nature. Anyway, so the card of today is, and then the Mother Nature card, right? And from Frank's reading this morning, it reads, disconnect from all the hustle and bustle in your life and see how open you are to receiving what it is you need to know, the guidance from Source and all the angels. So there we go. Okay, and then it was like, we all need to do that because our energies get stagnant and we can't think. And exactly, that is I just was so caught up in like a hamster in a wheel, I just wasn't thinking at that moment. So then here's the thing. I'm like, all right, well, that's for me and that's awesome. But let me draw a couple of cards for the Wild Pack. And these two cards came inverted. Now, notice I'm wearing my little angel earrings because of Frank's inspiration today. But here we are with the Fly, which is the Five of Swords inverted, and the Death card inverted. And it might look like dun 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 dun, ah! But it's not like that. It is such a call to put down the drama. And the death of one thing can open the doors to just amazing things. And if we're just seeing that, you know, endings can be new beginnings. And you guys know all the rhetoric, right? You know all the usual stuff. And then the Five of Swords, well, you know, in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot meanings, that Five of Swords is for those of you that have a lot on your plate, for those of you that are competitive, for those of you that are uh, just really type AAA personality, that kind of thing. That's a card about winning at all costs. And what does that really mean for you? It'll be okay if you win, but what has it cost you? Has it cost you relationships? Has it cost you money? Has it cost you self-value? What does it cost you? And it's time for you to lay that down. It's time for that nasty black fly, zzz, the one that was buzzing around my head this morning, and my spirit. This is for everybody. And you know, okay, it seems like a good time of year for this to come out, right? We're getting to the end of 2021. What a year this has been. And it's the holidays, and people traditionally get busier and they have lots on their minds, and you know, the stuff. There's a lot of stuff that comes with the end of the year celebrations. Yule, Kwanzaa, Christmas, you know, whatever. You know, people spending the holidays alone, people that aren't alone but they can't get to their families because of the whole pandemic thing. So, pardon me, y'all. I'm a little parched this morning, a little parched. I just think this is such grand advice from the spirit animals for us today, and really through the rest of the year. And I keep being drawn to tell you guys about the death card, the death card, the death card again, because it just seems like such a dark card, even when it's inverted. It just seems like such a dark tarot card. But for those of us that are comfortable, hey Barney, for those of us that are comfortable in, you know, especially those of us that do shamanism or any kind of healing, if we're comfortable going into the dark spaces and places, I would encourage you that it's time to go in and shine that light in those dark spaces and places, even if it's just within inside of yourself. 2021 is a really good year to take out all the trash. And I mean all the trash. And I mean all the trash. And what that means is whatever's dark inside of you, it's trash. It's garbage. It doesn't need to be there anymore. And it, you know, it can be tough to find a bag, you know, an eco-friendly bag big enough to fill that puppy up and tote it down to the, you know, to the dump. I get it. I do. But you have all the animal allies right there supporting you and loving you, and you have your angelic presences supporting you and loving you. You have the universe supporting you and loving you. And since you're the universe and the universe is you, it's all gravy, if that makes sense. So I hope that's helpful. I love you all so much. And thank you for bearing with me over these last rocky few months when I haven't been able to turn out the video quite as frequently. And yes, and again, thank you so much for helping to support the animal charities. I'll see you all tomorrow in the live. And what is always important? To do good for animals, including yourself, and stay wild.